On my personal development journey, just trying to find more from myself, trying to demand more, trying to work in the purpose or work in the path that God has created for me. One of the things that has helped me is stacking up small wins. And I'm going to be sharing with you guys today how small wins would lead or guarantee success. Because the goals that you're trying to achieve, the things that you're trying to do, you only get there by taking small wins to get there. You don't just say, "Oh, I'm going to get fit." No, you need to narrow it down to what you're going to do on a day-to-day basis that's going to guarantee you getting fit, which is the ultimate goal. So today we're going to talk about daily wins. That's the first thing. Daily wins. Having daily wins in your life that guarantee you or set you up for success is very important. And someone like me now in my life, I have different things that I do every day to stack up the wins, to stack up the momentum, to build myself up for the week. Because I know that if I can start my day off right, wake up at the right time, boom, that's already a win. Have my water, drink my gallon of water in the morning, boom, that's another win. Make my bed, do my prayers, spend some time with God, do all the morning things that I need to do before I leave out for the gym in a timely manner. Those are wins in my books. Go to the gym, have a good workout in, come back. It's not even 7 a.m. yet. Those are the perfect wins for the day because you're setting yourself up for success. You know that majority of people are not doing this right now. By the time you're getting back from the gym, people are just waking up from sleep. You know what I mean? So it puts you apart, or it puts you ahead, and it sets you up for a beautiful day. Because every time I have a day where I just stack wins, stack wins, stack wins, I'm building momentum into the day. And I'm going to the day willing, going into kill it at the highest level because I know that, I've had a good day already. I'm going to just flow on with this. I'm in flow state, just carry on the day and just start winning. You know what I mean? I remember when I was selling cars, that was my go-to. That was my motto. I wake up in the morning, have my morning process that sets me up for success because I know I'm going to be dealing with customers. There's some of them are happy, some of them are not happy, some of them are pissed off, whatever the case may be. But I knew that I had to take care of me at the highest level so that whenever I'm faced with those different kind of customers, I've put enough love into me that all I can give them is love. You know what I mean? I'm not going back and forth with the customer arguing. I'm just coming from a place of love, from a place of flow. Because why? I've done the work in myself. I'm in a flow state where their problems doesn't affect me. All I can do is just give them back love. You know what I mean? So they're like, I'm pushing this guy, but he's not even rebuttaling or doing anything crazy. He's just saying, okay, cool, it's gonna be okay, man. We're gonna figure it out, whatever the case may be. So stacking daily wins, do you know what that builds? That builds momentum. Momentum is another thing that's gonna get you going. If you decide to embark on your own personal development journey, say for example you want to lose weight, having different things that are in play every day that gets you to that goal of losing weight is going to be very important. So how do you want to stack the day? If you're looking to lose weight, if you're looking to build muscle, you know that your nutrition is going to be very important. You need to have daily wins or daily steps of things that you must do every day that pushes you closer to that goal. So you can't be skipping meals, you can't be skipping your workouts, you can't be skipping your supplements, your nutrition. Everything that gets you closer to that goal is what you have to do. You know what I mean? To achieve the ultimate goal of losing weight or building muscle, there are steps that it takes to get there on a day-to-day basis. That's why you must stack the daily wins so that you build momentum with it. And once you build momentum with it, you have to be consistent. The only way you build momentum is by being consistent. Because by the time you start seeing the momentum go and you're building it every day and you're like, there's no other way around this. I just got to keep going. I've been showing up now. I can keep going. I can keep going. You find a way to keep going, keep pushing. Guys, I've been training for a long ass time. And I wouldn't look the way I look today if I had stopped. I had momentum all the way. I was building momentum because I could see my physique changing. I could see the compliments were getting a lot nicer. I could feel my body. I could feel the whole transformation happening to me in my life. That was like, no, there's no other way around this. I must see the fullest potential of my physique. I must keep going on with this path that I've embarked on. You know what I mean? And like I said in the last video, what you're ultimately drawn to is part of your purpose. You know what I mean? Me being in shape, me being loving the gym and all that stuff is ultimately part of the purpose that is set in front of me. You know what I mean? So guys, the only way you build the momentum is by staying consistent. Staying consistent on your wake up time, staying consistent on the habits, the things that you must do every day, the daily wins, staying consistent on showing up, going to the gym, not missing your workouts, just locking in because it takes a different mentality, guys. When I always tell my people I only work with serious clients that are dedicated and ready to commit, they think it's a joke, because I'm not going to spend my time investing in someone, pointing to someone, and they're not even doing anything to meet themselves halfway. I can't get in shape for you. I can't lose the weight for you. You have to lose the weight for yourself. But if the information and everything is provided and you still don't want to apply yourself properly, whose fault is it? You're the one that's going to remain fat and out of shape. Because the information is out there. Everybody knows what to do to get in shape. But why are we not doing it? Because we're lazy, because we've not implemented daily wins in our life to get us closer to that goal, because we have no momentum. Our momentum is shot. Boom. That's it. You have no momentum in this life because you're not doing anything to build that momentum. You're not doing anything to stay consistent. How are you going to be achieving the physique that you want to achieve when you're not consistent, when you have no momentum? You're skipping days with the gym. You go one day in, one day out. It's not going to work like that. It has to be a routine. It has to be an everyday, day-to-day process or flow that gets you in that flow, that lets you know that, I've lost 10 pounds this past week. I added 10 pounds this week. I see new veins popping out of my body this week. Okay, we're on path. That gives you more motivation. That gives you more momentum to be like, I'm seeing all these things stack up. I gotta keep going because there's more. You keep opening it up. You keep getting better. You keep getting stronger. There's more for you to see of yourself. So I'm gonna give you guys 3 ways to track your small wins. This is how you track your wins. You break them, first of all, into micro goals. Like I was saying earlier, you don't just say, I'm going to get fit. No. How many push-ups are you going to do today? How much meal are you going to eat today? You know what I mean? You want to track them into goals that you can track, into small, little, minute goals. As little as, I'm waking up early today. I drank my water today. Like, track those things down, so it's easy for you to be like, okay, I did that. Also, track your wins. When you're doing right, when you're stacking those wins up, make sure you track them. When you're on par, when you're doing everything right, you're ahead of the game, you're ahead of your nutrition, you're seeing yourself get stronger because you're just implementing at the highest level. You're not missing days, you're not skipping days. That is going to help. You're going to track it so you can always go back to it. You can always see, I missed the day last week. Okay, I need to do better this week. I didn't wake up early last week. Oh, no, I need to wake up early this week. Track it down so you can see what is doing well, what is not doing well, and see how you can make things better. You always want to be trying to improve every day. You always want to be trying to be better every day. So the only way you do it is by tracking it. And also celebrate your small victories. So if you see yourself lose that 5 pounds, lose that 10 pounds, celebrate yourself. I'm not saying you should go celebrate and eat nonsense. No, but just celebrate yourself. You've done enough. You can buy yourself something nice. You know what I mean? You can take yourself to get a nice steak, whatever the case may be. But celebrating yourself lets you know that, you're actually putting in work and you're rewarding yourself. When I was younger, I used to tie my, let's say my test or like my exams or like my performance to something. I was like, if I perform well, if I do this well, I'm going to buy myself this. And that me by myself, that at the end of that goal always helps me push further, because I'll be like, no, I need to get myself that. Whatever it took, I was going to do it. You know what I mean? So if you tie your losing weight, or if you tie your building muscle, if you tie your discipline to something, and you have something to look forward to, you have something to push for, so that when you feel like quitting, when you feel tired, you'll be like, I still need to get that stuff for myself. Damn, I need to keep going. It might even be for your family. You want to lose weight for your kid. You want to put on muscle for your family, whatever the case may be, or for yourself. You can be like, no, if I can put on 10 pounds of muscle in these next 3 months or in these next 4 months, I'm going to get myself this. You know what I mean? If I can lose 50 pounds before my birthday, I'm going to do myself this. You don't always have to tie it to all those stuff, but it's always good to give you something to fight on for, to give you something to push forward to. You know what I mean? So yes, those are 3 things that you want to look forward to add into your daily wins, your small victories that you get every day, so you can bring them into micro goals, so you can see it for what it is and know that, okay, I have to eat my veggies today. Did you eat your veggies today? Boom, you ate your veggies today. Perfect. Did you drink your water today? Boom. Did you work out today? Boom. Micro goals that you can track. You know what I mean? Track your wins. Anyone that you're successful in, track it. The ones you were not successful in, also track it, so that it lets you know where you're lacking, lets you know what to push forward in. And celebrate your small victories. So you do something big or you do something small, always find a way to celebrate yourself. You know what I mean? You're your biggest fan. I am my biggest fan. You know what I mean? I don't have the support of the whole world right now on me, but I support myself. I root for myself because I know I'm going to win. You know what I mean? And if I don't believe it, no one else is going to believe it. You have to believe it for yourself. You have to believe that you're your biggest fan. You have to believe that you're the main man. You're the show. I am the show. You know what I mean? So I believe it wholeheartedly, and I know it's only a matter of time before it starts coming into fruition. So I know that I celebrate myself. I take care of myself at the highest level in any way that I can. You should do the same too for yourself. So yes, guys, these are different ways that you can guarantee success by the small wins, by the daily habits, by the things that you do on a day-to-day basis that sets you up or that gets you closer to that goal. Hopefully this video has been very informative for you, because this is what has worked for me. This is what has been helping me so far along on my journey, because the journey is never ending. I'm on my personal development journey to become the best version of myself, to know myself more and more every day. And it's only going to be possible by stacking up daily wins that guarantee success, by stacking up daily habits, daily routine, everything stacking. Like, it's like a deposit. You deposit into your bank account. You know what I mean? Just stacking it up there. Even if it's one call a day, boom, in the fitness bank account. 2 calls a day, boom, in the fitness bank account. Just dropping it in there, and it's going to yield results. And the results that's going to yield is the gains you're going to see on your body. You know what I mean? So the only way you guarantee success in any area of life or in anything you're doing is by having small wins that build momentum, that help you be consistent to achieve those goals. You know what I mean? Don't skip out on the work that it takes to get there. Don't skip out on the work that it takes to become the man that God has destined you to be. Make sure you implement some small wins into your life. Make sure you implement some new daily habits that sets you up, that sets you closer to that goal. And you guys know what time it is. The work doesn't stop. It never will stop. So yes, hopefully this video has been very informative for you. Like I said, if you like today's YouTube video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Peace.